Crafters, welcome to Stampin' Crafty with Carolyn. My name's Carolyn Levitsky, and I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up. Today, we are going to make an explosion card. I wish I had some fireworks going off behind me, but it's not that kind of an explosion anyway. And this one, I just used the blue and I put a salutation on the front, which the first one did not have. It's up to you. I did raise it and I did punch out the side. Okay, so I have to give Karen Titus credit because she's the one that thought up this rhyme as to how to make the explosion. It's simple. You're going on a camping trip and you're really hungry, so I ask people, what do you want? You want tacos or hot dog? And they say tacos, so okay. I make tacos for everybody, but one isn't enough. They all want two. And by the way, please burnish your lines very well. So I make a second taco. Well, everyone's still hungry, so I'm going to flip this over because now, instead of tacos, I have to make hot dogs. So I make a hot dog. Everybody has a hot dog. Now, we need to set up the tent. So let's set up our tent. Burnish well. Well, it's nice camping. I enjoy it. However, I do think that I would rather go home. And I think I just need to turn this the other way because I want my explosion to be on the other side. So we want to go home. We're going to take these and we're going to make a little home because it's so comfortable at home. You take the pointy end and bring it towards the middle and burnish well. So, but we have these things here. These things should not be here. So what we need to do is open up a little bit and tuck these little corners in so that our house looks more like a house instead of something with flaps on the end. And again, these especially need to be burnished really well. So each corner, we're going to just turn it in like so. And burnish well. And we have one more corner to go. And now our house really does look like a house. And let me show you. Here's the explosion. Whoops. There we go. Let's fold it back again and I'll show you again the explosion. I have a little problem with this one right here. So we have our house And we also have our explosion. So we have our explosion done. Let's put that aside because we have to get the card ready to insert that explosion. And I am going to take my blending brushes and Magenta Madness Ink Pad, and I'm just going to lightly brush some color onto the embossed piece. I do have my small grid sheet under it to protect my work surface. And we'll tap off, and then we'll come in and put some on. And remember, I keep trying to tell you, or keep telling you, that you need to go in there and put it on lightly. It's like cooking. If you put too much salt, you cannot take it away. And that's the same with the blending brushes. If you put too much color on, you're not going to be able to take it away. Whoops, I just smudged a little. Guess I didn't see. That's what happens. But it's good that you see mistakes, so you know not to make them. Okay. I think that will do well. And then I'm going to grab my base. Need to burnish that. Let's get rid of this ink pad. Need to burnish this also. And since this is a non-directional type of embossing folder, we could either use it this way or this way. And I want to use it this way, like so. So we're going to put some glue on the back. Now remember, because it's embossed, it has a lot of spaces, so you do need to use more glue than you normally would use. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put some in the center. That should do it. And I think we can cover that up. So we're going to take and line this up and put our embossed piece, center it, top, bottom, and sides, and put it on. I think that's pretty already. I do have a piece of white scrap here that I did cut out, and the sentiment I'm going to put on here is all the things you do are simply amazing. And I'm going to use the black Memento ink. Okay, let's line that up, get that nice and straight. And we're going to just take this and put that on there. All things you do are simply amazing. What a nice sentiment. And always, always clean your stamps off. The Stampin' Chamois is a wonderful product to use for that. Now I'm going to bring in my lovely labels Pick-a-Punch. And I'm going to put this into it. And I think we'll use this side here. Yeah. It's unlocked. We just need to get this in. And we need to look at the back of the punch to see if it's lined up nice and straight. Then we'll punch that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise it up on dimensionals, but I do need to cut. Like so. We're going to leave that end just plain. We're not going to put any other stamp on it. I think I like that like that. And dimensionals. Then we move the paper backing with our Take a Pick tool. All of the tools, all the supplies you see that I'm using are in my online store. And if you're going to purchase something that you saw me doing here, I would certainly appreciate it if you went to my online store. And so we have our sentiment written on the front. And now we can put the ribbon on. I think I better use my mat here for this. Should use it for everything I put glue on because it does keep your area, your work area, from getting tacky. Alright, so there's our card. We're not done with the front yet. We do need to put our basic white mat inside. And of course I've got to line this up with my grid paper. I have a little extra glue on there. That rubbed off nicely. So we're going to take and we're going to put this up to the burnished line here. And we're going to put tape on it. On all sides. We have that on all sides. We're just going to take and close this and press. Okay, so and there's our explosion. And now I'm going to take and open this side up and do the same thing. I'm going to put run tape on all sides. And close this piece here. And when we open it up, we have a beautiful explosion. And I have room down here to put a lovely sentiment, and that sentiment is from the Elegantly Said stamp set. And it is wishing you a happy birthday. Let me just get this on my block nice and straight if possible. And I'm going to stamp it in the Magenta Madness Ink Pad. Just need to flatten that out to get the wishes on here. There we go. And I think I would also like to put a flower from the same stamp pad. And we're going to use the Magenta Madness again. And I'm going to stamp that flower right here. Right in the middle or the side of the explosion. There you go. Beautiful. We could do it on the other side too. There. Okay. Let's close up the ink pad because we still have work to do on the front of the card. Let's close up this explosion. Let's look at it again. You open it up and you've got that explosion. And isn't the paper just gorgeous? It's the Expressions in Ink paper. You should really get yourself some if you don't have it. Okay, what we need to do is we need to put some gems on here. And I have the 2021 to 2023 in color jewels. Oh, there's, looks like a green, a purple. Maybe that's more of a teal color. This is a very dark green, a yellow, and pink. And of course, we're going to use the pink. Let's blend in and show off the beautiful color of this card. And if you remember what I have always said, odd numbers are pleasing to the eye. So we're going to put 3 on here. And the next thing we're going to do is take the polished pink ribbon and we're going to put a bow on it. Now remember, when you make a bow, the most important thing is that you hold on to this cut end. Otherwise, if you lose the cut end, your bow will not be made. So I just hold on to it till I know it's not going to disappear, and then you can pull it back and tighten it up a little bit and pull it back some more. Okay. I'm going to cut these long ends off. And we'll put a glue dot on there. Let's straighten it out and see where the glue dot needs to go. Put that at the top. And I think that came out beautiful. I hope you like it. And let me take and put all the others that I have done down in front of the camera so you can see them. They tend to stick up a little bit because there's so much bulk inside. But it is a lovely card. And the explosion just is gorgeous. Anyone who receives that would be so pleased and excited to open that up and see all of that beautiful color coming at them. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera up. All right. Well, I hope you did enjoy this video. And I hope you'll give me thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell for me. It's important. And if you're going to buy anything, please go to my store and use my host code and purchase so that I can get the credit for it, okay? And you have a great day. I appreciate the time that you spent with me. Bye now.